If you are a sales manager who is appearing for an interview for a sales assignment, there are some typical questions which the interviewer will ask you. And it's very important that you train yourself to answer those questions correctly, because more often than not, in trying to impress the interviewer, you do more damage to yourself than good. Hello friend, this is Sanjay Singh, your sales coach, who has had the privilege of sitting on many of these interviews for corporates and even for small and medium enterprises, and I'm speaking purely from experience. What are the favorite questions of an interviewer in a typical sales interview for a sales manager? The typical question which an interviewer asks is, okay, tell me something about yourself. And you start rattling your curriculum vitae or your resume, which is not good. We'll discuss how to answer this question. The second most favorite question of an interviewer is, what have you done great in the past? Tell me something about your sales background. Tell me something about your sales experience which has really enriched you, which has taught you something. Another favorite question of the interviewer is, what can you do for our company? Why should we select you? Right? And the worst question the interviewer asks is, what kind of salary expectation do you have? Now let's handle these 5 questions in this video, and I'm sure if you know how to handle these 5 questions, you would broadly figure well in every interview. First question, tell us something about yourself. Now, this is a question where you have to establish yourself as a different person with some unique core competencies. You have to show to the interviewer that you are not a regular run-of-the-mill salesperson. So when you say that my name is so-and-so, I passed so-and-so degree from so-and-so college, I've got so many years of experience, my father does this, my mother does this, nonsense. Don't rattle your curriculum vitae there, because the interviewer already has your resume in front of him, isn't it? Tell him something that is not there in your resume. Tell him something how you're different. Tell him something what are your belief system in sales. Tell him something as to what is your approach towards sales. Like for example, if someone asks me this question and I'm appearing for an interview for sales manager, I would say that sales is a probability which depends on how many new people we contact every day. So if I have a mechanism to reach out to 100 people every day, and if I'm doing a hit ratio of 10:1, I run the chance or probability of making 10 new customers every day. So I would like to know, as we talk down the line, as to what kind of hit ratios appears in your industry and what kind of customer targeting that we do. I for one feel that the possibility or the propensity of reaching out to new people is a probability, and that is what makes sales. This is what I have been doing for the last 22 years in the domain of institutional selling, industrial selling, and so on and so forth. So what have I done in this answer? I have given my approach towards sales management, and I have also told a brief about what kind of companies I have worked and what forms of selling have I delved into the past. Smart way to answer the question, isn't it? Let's handle the next question. Typically, a customer says that, tell us about your sales experience in the past, which will make us feel that you understand sales. And then if you start rattling out, from 2001 to 2004 I did this, and from 2004 to 2009 I did so and so, and from 2009 to 2014 I did this. Oh my God, are you writing a book on history where you are the hero? That's not the idea, isn't it? What is the interviewer trying to ask? The interviewer is trying to know, have you learned anything from your past sales experience, and how has it made you a better salesperson? So what are you expected to do in this answer? You're expected to select good case studies which you have yourself handled in the past. Talk about anecdotes, small stories that have actually happened real time with you in the past, and that has helped you learn some sales lessons. And you're going to apply those sales lessons even with this employment. Think about it. Let's answer the next question. The next typical question which a customer asks is, how can you help my company? Or what difference will you make if I give you the opportunity to join my company? And I have seen sales managers beginning to brag that, sir, if you give me an opportunity to join your company, I'm going to change the life of your company. I'm going to increase the profitability of your company. I'm going to increase, double up your business. What nonsense, man. Are you trying to tell to this person sitting on the other side of the table that just you joining this company is going to double the sales of the company? It's going to change the brand face of the company? Is that not nonsensical? In fact, it's ludicrous. What are you expected to do? You are expected to show your questioning skills here. Remember, you are not a salesperson if you don't know how to ask the right questions. Isn't it? Sales is not about answering questions. Sales is about asking questions. So when the interviewer asks you that what difference can you make to my company, or what difference can you make if you are employed, you have to ask a few relevant questions. Sir, what will be my assignment? Sir, what is the target group of customers that we have to address? Sir, normally in the past experience, what kind of hit ratios have you seen? What kind of use case studies has happened? For example, if you are selling a generator, then who are the possible users of your generator? You know, when you ask good relevant question, the interviewer understands that this guy out there giving the interview knows how to ask questions, and since questioning skill is the basic DNA of a sales manager, you score brownie points there. Think about it. The last question, what is your salary expectation? And generally, I have seen people saying that, sir, the last salary that I was getting was 20 lakhs per annum. I don't mind joining you with the 30% increment. I can't control my laughter when I hear this answer. First of all, what has your last salary got to do with your current salary? And second of all, what makes you think that you should get a 30% increment? And thirdly, does it make any difference when you say that you want this much? It actually doesn't. Because the interviewer has his policies in place, the interviewer knows how much he's going to offer. He's just asking this question to you to see how you think about salary. Isn't it? If I'm in your place, I'll give an answer that, sir, I would surely like to get what I deserve. Now, what I deserve is an assessment that you have to make, sir. I'm not in the best position to make this assessment. But having said that, if you could define the key result areas and if you could define the key performance indicators that I'm expected to deliver in this job, I could make a fair assessment of the degree of difficulty that I'm entering into, and then maybe I can take a call on that, sir. You see, a salesperson is a master of getting the right answer from the customer, and even the interviewer is your customer. So next time you hear this question, what is your salary expectation? Don't try to express your weakness or don't try to express your statement of desires. Instead, ask this question back and try to enter into a conversation. If required, both of you can co-create a salary for yourself, but do not try to dictate a salary. You will never get it. I'm sure the answers to these 5 questions across the interview table is going to help you in addressing your next interview for the job of a sales manager. Friend, if you like my video, go down and subscribe. Help me connect to other sales managers known to you, because I'm on a mission to empower 1 million salespersons with the science of selling before 2025. So, for the moment, let me say bye-bye to you, but never feel bad about the fact that you chose sales as your career, because there is no profession in this world which can give you name, fame and money faster than sales. Enjoy selling.